This is Joy. He is 10 years old and very excited. Today is Halloween, and his parents have finally let him go trick or treating. Joy has already been to 8 houses and has almost filled his basket to the brim with some of his favorites. His mom told him to be back by 6, so this house will have to be the last. Joy is wondering what kind of candy he will be getting. Sweet, sour, chocolatey. Even the thought makes him glad. But what poor Joy doesn't know is that he is at Mr. Smith's house. And Mr. Smith does not approve of Halloween. And he is more than happy to tell anyone who comes to his door why.
Trick or
Stop right there.
Mr. Smith says. He asks Joy whether he knows the origin of Halloween. Joy says no and hopes that Mr. Smith will not start a conversation. But sadly, Mr. Smith seemed to be starting a conversation. It all started more than 2,000 years ago when the Celtics believed that the season of life ended on the 31st of October and that the season of death began straight after. The Celts called this day Samhain and believed that the veil from our world and the next was thinnest during this time, making it easier for spirits to cross over. Families would leave bowls of food at their doors to ward off ghosts and would dress up when leaving their homes to blend in with the spirits. The Celts also thought that dressing up as spirits honored the good spirits and protected them from the bad through their disguise. Additionally, in the 8th century, Pope Gregory made November 1st All Saints' Day to honor martyrs. In other words, those who had died for Jesus Christ. Now when he did this, the evening before began to be known as Hallows' Eve. One thing led to another, and the Celtic tradition got mixed up with Hallows' Eve to become Halloween. Today, businessmen have made Halloween a billion-dollar business. On this one day, people quite literally spend billions on lollies and costumes.
It's all a big waste if you ask me.
Mr. Smith said. Joy has just realized that Mr. Smith's story is over and is ready to claim what he came for. Mr. Smith nearly forgot. Good thing he always has a gospel tract in his pocket. He hands Joy the gift of a lifetime. Joy is confused, but doesn't question Mr. Smith because it's getting late and his mom is probably wondering where he is. So Mr. Smith waves him goodbye as Joy walks away. Joy went home and explained to his parents why he had taken so long and showed them what Mr. Smith had given him. Joy's parents weren't too impressed and told him to go to bed. While in bed that night, Joy read that tract several times and was intrigued by what was written in it. We have all sinned at one time or another, and sin always leaves a mark, whether you know it or not. Just as crime has to be punished, so does sin have to be punished. And the punishment for sin is death. There is no way we can be righteous by what we do. A sin can never be undone, and God knew that, so He sent His only Son, Jesus, to die for our sins. Jesus is no ordinary man. He is the one person who never sinned. He was the only one righteous enough to die for us. Jesus says that He will give everlasting life to those who believe in Him.